And we are live. I am your caster Avery or Oversun here with my co-caster Feems.
It's me, Feems, the retired Valorant player.
Hell yeah. So, we got a great match coming up today. We got your Emerson College Lions the versus University of Houston Downtown JV Blue. Now, this looks like it is going to be a fun match. And if you've been paying attention to Lions before, they have a they are currently undefeated and they are usually pretty dominant in the games that they play. Um, it's going to be exciting to get to see how this one plays out. I did speak to Syzygy before the match started, and he was telling me that the Ooh, okay, hold on. I just realized I have HDR on, so that is going to look weird on the stream, but we will be right back.
You're doing great.
Thank you. All right, I think we got it. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was talking to Syzygy earlier, and he was telling me that both teams apparently play the Brawl Mirror, so we are going to see a lot of just mano a mano match battles. I don't know, Feems, what are you thinking? As an Emerson Esports fan.
As an Emerson Esports fan, I'm so excited to be a part of this game. The Lions did so well in the regular season, and I'm so ready for them. I made a really bad joke in the Instagram caption how they're gonna claw their way to victory tonight. I'm super excited to see how everyone plays because I am not an Overwatch player. I will call characters the wrong names. I'm what you would call the personality hire out of the two of us.
Let's go.
And chat is gonna be so excited for this. Can we get some? Let's get some Raws in chat. Let's get some Raws in chat for the Lions, everybody.
Absolutely. And it should be noted that the Lions are still undefeated in their rinds, and this is the semifinals match. So if they win this, they are going to be the first team of my knowledge to make it to finals.
Oh my god.
I could be wrong on that. So
would you call that a slay?
I would indeed call that a slay.
I think they're slaying.
I think that they indeed are. It is some notable people to watch out for are the dominant DPS line of Eggs and Mookie, making just absolutely tearing a new one into into the enemy team. But it should be noted that that UHD has made it to the semifinals as well, and that is not an easy thing to do. So
listen, they're out here living their best lives.
they
and
are. Oh,
simply.
and it looks like we are going to be heading in. We are going to be starting on Lijiang Tower. A very common first map start. We got and if the waiting for players thing is anything to go off of, it looks like the Lions are going to be running their tried and true brawl comp. The Ramatra brawl comp. We did see Pushy, I think that's what it is, just picking the Doomfist. So I wonder if Houston is going to be running running some sort of like pseudo dive comp. But
Those
if
are
not,
words.
yeah. But we will see what happens.
Let's go Lions.
All right.
Roar.
All right, it looks like the Lions are going to be going with their tried and true Ramatra brawl comp. Both and the and Houston are going to be rocking a similar brawl comp, but going to be rocking the Sigma in that. I'm not entirely sure how that works out. But how that works in the team comp versus a Ramatra or a Rhine, so we will see how that plays out. But anyways, let us get started. Both teams running the Lucio and the Symmetra, so both teams should be meeting at the top pretty soon. Let's see if they TP. Both teams do TP really quickly. Oh, Eggs falling down quickly to Nebula. Nebula getting 2 picks. And Nebula pushing the Lions back. That is going to be a very fast team wipe. Point hasn't even unlocked yet. And that is going to be a Houston fight win. Getting first cap. Let's see, no ults yet. However, Nebula is going to be close to a fight. Are they going to close to an ult? Are they going to TP back to point? It does not look like it. It looks like they're just going to be going straight for the point. And, oh, they TP backwards onto.
Whoa.
Hold up. Let me get my bearings again. Okay.
Hold on. Let me readjust my ICing goggles on this one, Avery.
Yeah. Oh, Syzygy does find the pick on Nebula. If the Lions can get another pick, it does look like a winnable fight. Phantom does fall to Eggs, making this an even fight. Syzygy getting low, but huge ults coming out from both sides, and it looks like this is going in favor of the Lions. But Houston is popping a really good stall for their favor. The Lions may have won, but at what cost? A great initiation from the Lions. Looking like this might be a closer match than the Lions are used to. But that is okay. I have full trust in the Lions. A huge dance emote from Eggs. Love to see it.
Some of the best games that I've ever witnessed have been super close games. I mean, you might have a team you think is going to win, and they're going to come really strong right off the bat. But you can never underestimate the power of an underdog, Avery, in this one.
Absolutely. Houston forcing out the May block quickly, and oh my god. Bushi pops the ults are just going everywhere. I don't even it is just an ult dump from Houston, which is going to secure them the point.
Tapes and colors.
Yeah, that is going to be a fight win from Houston. However, they did use Visor, Sigil, and Window. So, but traded for they did go 3 for 3. So 3 ults for 3 ults. So we're gonna see how that plays. How this next fight plays out with the Beat versus the Annihilation. You know, if I'm the Lions, I'm looking to bait out the they're doing the TP cooking again. Ooh, unfortunately, and we do get the Annihilation with the Beat. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is an unfortunate time to lose a team fight. The beat from you. Ooh, I can't even pronounce that. The beat from the Lucio really just absolutely just shutting down the Annihilation. Just great team play from Houston altogether.
Score 0-1.
But it is not over for the Lions yet. As we go to Control Center, I wonder if both teams are going to switch it up. Lions are known to not really sway from their team composition for the much. However, it looks like it does not look like that. It looks like that the Lions are going to be running the May Bastion, which is going to be a little more oppressive to. Oh no, not the Bastions. Eggs is going to be swapping the Sojourn. We're going to see if we can get some really good picks from that. Houston seeming to not really do anything. However, they do have the TP and the speed boost, so they will get there fast. So they will get there faster.
How do you feel?
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say. So, Avery, you play Overwatch. How do you feel the switch for Bastion's gonna impact the 1v1s and team fights that the Lions seem to be not lacking, but seem to be falling back on a little bit compared to their opponents for JV Blue?
So the Lions actually swapped to Sojourn.
So,
The fights are going back and forth here. The Lions it is an even fight. It just keeps going back and forth. Can Syzygy find a pick? Looks like
I believe in him.
Looks like he is going to get. It looks like he is going to follow. Mookie giving him the wall to help him escape. Looks like Lions are going to try and engage up top. Clearing this sim turret's a very vital, crucial part, but they are going to be hitting the rotation. Getting some really good poke damage in. Nebula almost falling to the Ramatra spam. But it looks like they are going a huge wall. Can they find the pick onto Lucio? It does not look like they'll be able to, but it is okay because the Lions are able to restabilize through all this. No teams have any ults yet, but they are going to come in. It looks like we're going to be getting an ult fight soon. Sigma does almost fall, but Big is the one that does fall. Houston just really laying it into them. Just not giving the Lions a chance to breathe, and that's going to be a huge stagger onto Eggs and Ovo. An unfortunate fight loss, but Lions are down but not out. They still have around 30-ish seconds to retake this. See where the Lions going to go. Looks like they're going to be trying to take a little bit of a poke battle first, but I stand corrected. You know, the Lions just continue to surprise me every day. Syzygy getting a huge boop onto Phantom, and it looks like this is going to last fight territory. Huge lift from Eggs is going to fall. The beat from Houston getting securing their health. Nebula is going to fall from Mookie, but everything's just happening. Syzygy does pop the beat to secure this fight because if the Lions do lose this, that is the final map, but does not look like they are going to lose this fight. Looks like this fight is going to end up in a Lions win. Just got to get the staggers. Houston doing everything they can to just stall out a little bit more.
It's not over until the Lions roar, Avery.
It is not over until the Lions roar. I believe in the Lions. You know, the past games I've seen, the Lions have been in pretty sticky situations, but I believe that they can win this. If they just hold here, the Lions, and you have good wall management, the Lions actually might be able to take this point. Oh, a huge wall onto the Sigma. That might be death for the Sigma. Unfortunately, they do break the wall, but Sigma does live. The Lions do have lamp advantage, and they do have numbers advantage. And that is going to be a pick from... That is going to be another fight win from the Lions. Holding this choke right here. Going from this choke right here, I speak from personal experience. This is a very hard choke to pass through. It is just ridiculous how hard it is, and holding this angle is incredibly vital, and the Lions may have turned this entire match on its head.
What team?
Oh, but the TP from Houston forcing the Lions to go on the offense. And we are going to see, and Houston is going to find the recap. The Lions are going to have to touch. Syzygy does touch. We do have the ult dump from the Lions because that is important. Trading, the Lions trading percent for blow for blow. Lions add an advantage. They are going to win this fight. However, Houston is doing their best to try and get up any picks or any extra percentage because the Lions did not have control during that fight, so they were not able to take up percent. But the Lions do hold on, showing their absolute like beautiful way to
tenacity.
Like, adapt. Yeah, tenacity. I wasn't sure if that was the word.
Yeah, no, that's the word.
Is Mookie? Let's see. Is Mookie going to get a good wall? Houston is expecting it. Does seem to be expecting it, trying to bait it out.
Is Mookie going to have their Pookie Wookie moment?
And that is just a huge wall. But the Houston does beat through. But the Lions do get picks, just straight up with the. That is going to be beat for beat. However, that is a crucial beat spent by Houston, and that's going to be a huge dagger onto Houston. Can we see Houston's Lucio touch? Houston's Lucio is going to touch. This is a 99 fight, and the Lions get the pick onto Unodamas. Eggs just popping off as normal, and Houston is in stall pick scenario, so their team comp isn't as synergized right now. But it does look like Lions are going to take this point. As I said before, they are down but not out. Just one more fight, one more point, and they take the map. Beautiful plays from the Lions. Just beautiful plays from both sides. It's the closest match I've ever seen the Lions play, but the Lions are not backing down. In the wise words of Nick A30, never back down, never what?
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
What's the Camp Rock sound? We can't back down.
Not right now.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Not trying to get fancy here.
I don't
but,
remember the words. I don't remember the
yeah,
words.
all I know is it can't back down, not right now, but it looks like both teams...
I just know the dance.
That is so valid. Looks like both teams are going to be sticking to very similar comps. Themes, we do see a Reaper out the gate. We do see a Reaper on the other side.
Did someone say Shotgun Omen?
Someone did
Did
say
someone say Shotgun Omen?
However, this is going to be... I am interested to see how this is going to go because both teams get there at the same time. However, Reaper is going to be pretty dominant against the Ramattra, but the Lions do find two. Eggs and Mookie just going crazy, and Ovo, and everyone's gotten one pick here, and Syzygy with the assist there. That was the most, this Lions really showing there is no team. There is no team fight without a team in a team fight.
Listen, there may not be a team in I, but there is a team in me.
True.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah. Oh, Syzygy. Are we going to see the boop from Syzygy going? Unfortunately, not going to find the boop. Almost falling. Oh, is going to fall to Pushy. But the Lions are still okay because they do have the Baptiste to keep them up. Their flex support to keep them up. And however, the Lions will be going into this a 5v. Ooh, that is unfortunate. That might be a fight lost for the Lions. And yeah, the Lions are just going to quickly TP out to wait for the respawn for Vague to come back, while Houston does take the point. Houston here looks like they're going to be holding bridge, and looks like the Lions are going to be playing Ring Around the Rosie with them. But it looks like Houston is going to be meeting them at the point. Ooh, looks like they're going to go for a TP. A TP right behind them. A huge wall and window from the Lions. Unfortunately, Syzygy does fall. But X is going to find the pick onto Vague, and 2 are down, but 3 are popped. Vague is going to fall to the gravity flux. And are the Lions going to be able to come? It looks like that is going to be a fight lost from the Lions. Syzygy almost finding Nebula, but unfortunately not going to find it. All right. An unfortunate fight win, but it looks like an unfortunate loss from the Lions because they did burn 2 ults and while Houston almost has 4 ults in the ready. However, the Lions almost do have beat ready to counter whatever Houston has in store for them. Ooh, and almost finding the pick on the Phantom. And yeah, this is just, I'm just interested to see how this goes out, but it is not looking in the favor of Lions. Lions looking to get the Annihilation, finding, ooh, that is an unfortunate fall, but the trading blow for blow, but unfortunately that is going to look like, we do see the beat come up from Vague. That unfortunately does look like it is going to be a Houston win. And a great plays from both teams, but unfortunately it was Houston that did come out on top there. Some great plays. This is an even match. It does not look like this is going to be one-sided. Honestly, I would say this could go to map 5. At the very least, this could go to map 4. Yeah, and that was a huge beat that we saw from Uno Dominus, or Undominus. I think that's how you pronounce the name. That did, I think, save that fight. But Lions are not known to waver at when they are down. Again, they are down but not out. Let's see where we are going to map 2. I think the Lions... How much do you know about the maps in Overwatch, Themes?
They're pretty and they're colorful, and yeah.
All right. I think...
Chat, I'm a Valorant player. Come on.
Yeah, fair enough. I think I have a feeling that I think since the Lions lost, it is their map pick, and they are going to be taking into King's Row, a very dominant rush map. I think that we are going to be seeing a lot of, again, I think we are going to be seeing Houston on a pretty similar comp. If not, they might swap the Sigma for something. But this seems like it is going to be a Brawl v Brawl, and we do have the R, so we are going into game 2. It is 0-1 in favor of Houston. Kings Row, a very favored map from the majority of Overwatch players. It is the one thing that you will see from the Overwatch it is the one thing you will see that is agreed upon throughout the majority of Overwatch players, that Kings Row is a great map. A great map with great lore, great gameplay, and just great aesthetics.
I'm so excited to see it, Avery.
Yeah, it is. We are. Let's see. Will we get the Brawl v Brawl? And we are going to be seeing.
I feel the rush. Oh, I did it. Sorry.
It is totally okay. From an interesting team composition from Houston, swapping out the Lucio for the Kiriko while on attack. An interesting pick. However, another interesting pick from the Lions is Vague on the Zarya. I don't think I've seen him play Zarya in the past. However, Vague is a great tank, so I'm sure that they could make anything work. But I'm interested to see how the Kiriko is going to play into this, because the only thing that the Kiriko really seems to be used for is to get rid of the Mei. But let's see where the teams are set up.
I'm very excited to see how the Kiriko plays out, because I feel like you don't see a lot of her on. You said their attack, right?
Are on attack.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like she's much more of like a defense-sided, chill little dude.
Yeah. So actually.
So I'm just so excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, Kiriko is just a very just strong team. Houston is going to be TPing to the top.
Oh my goodness.
Getting high ground advantage onto the Lions. Using both teams already used the Immort, but Eggs is going to be falling to Nebula. And it looks like this is going to be a quick attack a quick capture and attack from Houston. I may have questioned the Kiriko pick, but it clearly worked out. No swaps from the Lions as we see. Some characters
Houston really out here with the Ash Ketchum quick attack, aren't they?
They really are. Just Pikachu with Ash Ketchum said used quick attack. X is going to be swapping to the Sojourn. I wonder how that's going to help take out the squishies, because Symmetra and Kiriko are squishies, so it's gonna be interesting to see how so maybe Eggs is looking to get those picks above the Sigma shield. We do see a near mirror comp actually. The one difference is the Lucio for the a huge block. That is going to be a fall for Phantom is going to fall to Ovo, and we are going to see a team fight take place. I cannot spectate properly. But the Lions are going to be pushing back the Houston. Lions are going to be pushing back Houston, and they are going to be getting and the Lions are going to be winning that fight. A quick turnaround from what we saw before. From what we saw before, the classic Lions that we all know and love winning that team fight. Just a beautiful job.
You could say they have some great teamfight tactics.
They do have some great teamfight tactics. That is funny because there is a game named Teamfight Tactics. Lions are looking to have it looks like both teams have almost 5 ults. In fact, Houston is going to be engaging that team fight first, popping ults. First ults just all over the place. Window being blocked by the Sig wall, but both teams waiting for it to pop out before they go. Using the Suzu. Ooh, an unfortunate TP. Big. That's gonna be a huge ult. That is the Lions. I think they used all of all of their ults. They did win the team fight, so some might say it is worth it, but they're gonna have to take this next fight dry. Going into 2 support ults from Houston. This is going to be interesting. Seeing how this goes. See, Mookie, I think their win condition, I think, for the Lions is going to be get that wall to get the early pick. Or to get an early pick. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Team fight ensues. The wall did not work out, but ooh, Mookie does fall to Pushi. But they are trading blows. Both Immorts already out. Ooh, the Bastion is pushing them back. However, the Lions are down but not out. Eggs is going to fall. From that is going to be a lot of their damage coming out. Syzygy doing everything it can to stall. To stall, but throwing the Immort out to keep them alive on point. And this looks like it might come back, but unfortunately, Ovo is going to fall to the Lions. Phantom is going to fall. This is a great stall from the Emerson Lions, but in the end, unfortunately, it is going to go the way of Houston, go the way of the Cowboys. I don't know if that's their mascot, but when I think of Texas, I think of Cowboys. 3 minutes on. 3 minutes on the clock. I will invite you after this game ends. Yeah.
That totally doesn't know that my game was updating, so I've just been going off of vibes.
And yeah, Mookie is gonna be popping the Blizzard. Ovo is gonna find Phantom, but Mookie is going to fall to not insecure. But Syzygy going on the Reddit Lucio, finding the pick, getting 2 picks in that team fight, and they are just going on the aggressive, trying to the Reddit Lucio, maybe the Reddit Lucio, but without the Reddit part. That made no sense. Syzygy doing amazing getting 2 picks, but unfortunately falling. But because he's Lucio, he is gonna get back pretty quickly. Ooh, the TP from the top. This is an unfortunate scenario for the. Ooh, but this is a 5v5. Oh my god, my ADHD cannot keep up with this. 3 picks from Pushi with that annihilation. They got the wall and the window up. The Lions are
the window to the wall.
The Lions are forced to stall. They do get the touch to stall for a few seconds longer. Mookie is going to get the touch to get the stall a little bit longer. 3 are on point with the Immort, actually in the advantage of the Lions right now. Syzygy is going to pop the beat, just panicking, just trying to keep his team up, and it looks like it is going to work. And Syzygy does get the beat onto Nebula, the boop onto Nebula. Pushi does find the pick on the Ovo. That's the majority of their healing gone. However, they still have Syzygy up, so they are down but not out yet. Pushi does find another pick, but the Lions don't need to win this team fight. They just need to stall for as long as they can. And Vague falls, but Mookie and Ovo still falls. Syzygy does barely touching point with 0.35 meters remaining. Syzygy holding on for a little bit longer, and that is going to be with 1 minute remaining for Houston. Just a amazing stall from the Lions. Just a great job overall. Let's head back.
Houston follow in the Astros' footsteps.
I don't get that reference. I get that it's baseball.
Yep. Go Birds.
Yes. So we are going to be seeing, it is going to be flipped. The Emerson Lions are going to be on the attack now. Well, the Houston, I almost said Houston Outlaws. No, the Houston is going to be on the defense. Let's see what kind of comp they're running. We're going to be swapping the Baptiste for an Ana. An interesting pick from the, an interesting pick is, well, I love me some Ana, personally. We are...
I don't know, I'm more of an Elsa person.
Fair enough.
But you know what they say about lions? Lions are apex predators, and you know what apex predators do? Attack.
That is true. If we are looking at the food chain, the Lions do have the advantage over Houston, because a town itself does not seem to possess any sentience. The Lions sticking with the same comp they opened up with last round. Just kidding, they do swap to the Ramatra. They're tried and true, a comp that they are very comfortable with. We are going to see this start. The Lions are going to hit the TP. They are gonna TP to high ground. And to see if they can get some, they can find a pick from long distance. Just another good TP from Mookie, he's getting onto the point, rotating, getting the extra high ground over Houston. Yeah. But let's see here if the Lions are going to be dropping anytime soon. Just poking at them from a distance. Both teams waiting for something to happen before they can collapse. It looks like the Lions are going to be rotating once again to try and fake jumping right on point to right on point to get it. The Ovo's immortality field is going to fall. Vague is low, but Ovo and Syzygy are able to keep him up. And just Vague unfortunately does fall. That is going to be the Lions are going to fall. That is an unfortunate loss from the Lions, but Syzygy almost finding the pick onto Nebula. Eggs at 2 HP does fall. That is a bit of a stagger, not too much of a stagger, but a little bit. The Lions do have one more chance, but the great thing about Overwatch is that if you lose once, it is not over. Egg switching to the Sojourn, seeing if he can get some pick, seeing if he can get a pick, and we're gonna see the strat again come from the Lions. Seeing if they can TP. The wall does come from Nebula. Yeah, the wall does come from Nebula. So let's see if they're gonna hit the TP again, all the way on the end. Gonna hit the rotation again. Seems like the Lions are gonna try and do the same thing that they did before. Get the sleep. They are gonna find Undominus. I don't know what Undominus was doing there, but they are going into this with the advantage. 2 ults are being used, both the Kitsune Rush and stuff's just happening. I play Overwatch and a lot of stuff is happening.
I'm taking your word for it. Stuff is happening. Well, the one thing we can both agree on is I don't know what's happening. I'm here.
Lots of ults were used.
Lots of ults, lots of colors, lots of bright, shiny things. My concentration can only go so far.
Yeah. Lots of ults were used from both teams that fight. The closest ultimate that the Lions do have is the Ramatra ult, and is the Ramatra ult, and going 60 seconds in, the Lions are not looking too hot here, but they still have a chance to pull it out because it does not. Ultimates do not determine the team fight. We are going to see the artillery strike from Bastion finding Ovo on the Baptiste. Mookie trying to poke from a distance, and it looks like the Lions have to back out to get the quick reset if they want the chance to attack again. Mookie praying. Oh, it does look like Mookie is aware that they do know where he is, but it does not look like they get the stagger. The Lions do have a few ults. Ooh, that is an unfortunate pick from Nebula onto the Lions. The X knows that Anna's over here, that the Undominus is over here, and is going to looks like gonna go for the overclock. Mookie does fall, and finds the Anna low, but it looks like the Houston is going to be. Eggs does find the pick onto Undominus, but it does look like Houston is going to just clean up. It does not look like it is going to be enough, and that is going to be a Houston win. There is going to be 2-0, and I am going to be inviting my co-caster to the custom game.
How do I get into?
Press just press like Y when I press invite.
I did. I meant, how do I get into spectator
Oh.
specifically? It says I'm in queue. Oh, there we go. Spectator.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
Well, I mean, in queue is still spectator, but
okay, that's all I needed.
yeah.
Move
No, it's
Cosmic
fine.
to also.
Yeah. And
I'm here.
unfortunately, yeah. Welcome.
In a turn of events, the co-caster can actually co-cast now. It's okay, my jokes are going to be just as bad and just as inaccurate as they were at the start of the stream, everybody.
It is okay. But yeah, an unfortunate loss from the Lions. The Houston does seem to be having the upper hand in the majority of these matches, but the Lions do know how to come back from this. Next game we are going to go into Flashpoint, and it is going to be between New Junk City or Suravasa. Feems, what do you think they're going to pick?
You know what? I like the vibes of New Junk City. It's giving Boston. And I appreciate that.
Unfortunately, New Junk City is in Australia.
Oh,
So,
well,
fair
you know
enough,
what?
though.
That's okay. It's all about the vibes. You don't need to
Yeah.
be accurate when it comes to vibes.
That is so
Also,
true.
Junk City is giving Junkrat, and if there's one thing I know about Overwatch, it's Junkrat.
Junkrat, indeed.
I
Shout out to the
totally
Junkrat.
didn't think of Twitch from League of Legends.
Shout out to Junkrat. Shout out to the Junkrat Council. If any of you
Shout out
all
to the
are in the
Junkrat
chat.
mains out there.
Shout out to the Junkrat
Henry.
mains. AKA Henry. Yeah. So as stated with the previous maps, New Junk City is a brawl map, but going into the Brawl v Brawl, it is unknown who is going to come out on top. Oh, the pause.
Oh.
It does seem like we have a disconnect.
Who doesn't love a good DC moment? You know, it's our nation's capital, and you get to go see a bunch of really fun monuments and museums. Unfortunately, this tour of Junkrat City is going to be slightly put on hold because of this DC, but you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, it is okay as we wait for the next person. It is a good thing that this DC happened before the game match started because, although I'm not sure why these players have ult charge yet. Oh, because we are not in the select heroes phase yet. But it's a good thing that these players that this disconnect happened before the match started because these players um have because if someone is disconnected from the game mid match, they are resent to spawn, and when they reconnect, they are resent to spawn and and lose all their ult charge. And that has happened in a previous Lions match. However, it is a good thing that it happened now and not later. So that way we get to see these two great teams continue to play. Yeah. And I think we will be right back while we wait for the teams to figure out what's happening. And it looks like we are back. Let's hope there are no more disconnects from
Welcome back
either
to our
side.
channel, everybody. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. Not sure why. Not sure why Houston has only 4 players in their thing, but that might just be a bug with the reconnecting.
Gets the best of us.
We are going back in. We will be waiting
Oops.
for players to start. Yep, there they are. All right.
Wahoo.
Yeah, the Lions at a bit of a disadvantage in the they are down, but they are not out. Job is not done. In the words of Bryson Beck, job's not done.
Job's not done. I feel like you could say the most out-of-pocket thing and then just be like, from the wise words of Spicy Bricey.
That is
And everyone
true.
would be like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like Jack Black. It's just like, you could see, imagine him in any situation. Syzygy is going to be popping the Ana. A pick that I personally am a huge fan of, as I myself am an Ana main. We're going to be seeing, but it is going to be interesting to see how this brawl works without the Baptiste immortality field. Just seeing how this goes. But yeah, as we get started, both teams running their brawl comp. Get that Lucio moving on stream. It looks like both teams are gonna get here relatively early, with Pushi with Houston getting there a little bit early. Now we're gonna see how this team fight goes out. Bake is going to be falling to Pushi at first. A huge anti-nade onto Pushi with a huge wall as well, but Not Insecure is able to protect the Pushi from the wall. And the Lions are gonna back out. And now, unlike King of the Hill, unlike Control, ooh, unfortunate pick onto Ovo. Really staggering. This is not putting the Lions. The Lions are not in a good situation here. Now unlike Control, the point takes up twice as fast. So lost team fights here are brutal. The Lions are going to re-engage. A huge wall onto two picks. They are going to get the pick onto Pushi. And it looks like they are going to be winning this fight.
Oh my goodness.
And it looks like they are going
Nebula's going to get that pick on eggs.
And it looks like they are going to Nebula doing everything that they can to stall, but the Lions are going to be taking this team fight. The Bastion pick is a great pick onto the Sigma into them because they do not have many counters to Bastion. Oh, a big sleep, a big flex sleep, I'll say, from Syzygy. The Lions are actually looking good into this, already having Nano. Versus the closest ult they have is 90% to overclock. But let's see, are we gonna see the combination of eggs on the Bastion with the Nano? They might not even make the Nano. They do pop beat to give them some extra health, and they are going to find picks. They are going to, but who's on point? The loose Undominus is looking for the cap to get some extra percentage, but is unable to find the cap. Just stalling, and does Syzygy does find the pick onto Undominus. Huge daggers, and that is, I think, going to be the point for the Lions. Huge thing. The Lions are not done yet. Their mentality is clear. They are in it to win it. They get the first point. They're on to the next point. I have no idea where the next flashpoint is. But it looks like it is going to be yes, this one. I don't know what it's called. But the Lions do get here first, having a great advantage. However, I was going to say that Houston does have 5 ults, but the Lions do have 5 ults. But Houston popping 2 ults right now. But Lions doing a great job kiting out, making sure that the overclock doesn't do anything. If they do find nothing with those 2 ults popped, Eggs is going to fall. Eggs is going to fall to Nebula. It looks like Houston is going to win this team fight, but not without using 3 ults. Ults versus the Lions 2 ults used. And Ovo is going to be Slippery Frog and escape. But the Lions are looking pretty good in here. They might just be able to combo without the defensive ult of beat. They might be able to just combo Nano and Annihilation to get that pick. To get that pick going on from the to win the team fight and then save the Blizzard for later. However, I do not know what the plan is for the Lions, so we'll just have to see. Lions looking to engage from the right.
The plan is to attack.
That is indeed the plan, to attack and win.
In the words of General Custer from Night at the Museum 2.
Plan is to win. And both teams trying to make something happen, trying to find an opening. And I think something tells me we're gonna see a blizzard from here, a blizzard coming from Mookie here. And we're gonna see if that's gonna happen. And it looks like we are gonna see the Annihilation first. Oh, that is going to be 2 picks from the Lions. And the Nano use Eggs is going to find Phantom, but that is not going to be enough. Houston is going to find it, tying this map up 1-1. Both teams need two more points to win it all, or to win this map. I think the Lions have the advantage. Honestly, they've been looking really solid. The team fights that they've won have been pretty dominant, but the team fights that Houston has won, like either have caught the Lions by surprise or have been pretty back and forth, pretty struggling. But
honestly, I think the Lions are being really strong here. I think they just got a little unlucky in that last push against Houston.
Ooh, and that is going. I do sense a blizzard coming. That is going to be a huge pick.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. But these are just going to be huge picks. Ooh, X
massive picks.
Falling. Ooh, X does fall to Phantom, but
Ubu's getting Nebula.
Yeah, but the Lions do cap this point, and if the Lions do keep this up, they will win this map. Using only one ult there, I think it was, to win that team fight, which was the beat, just to keep them all up, and that is a little bit scary for the Lions, because Nebula, it does have the overclock. Looking to pop, so the Lions don't really have too much defense, but they might just look to pick the Sojourn off early and win. So we're looking at a little bit of a poke battle right now. Both teams seeing if they can get something open. Mookie does pop the blizzard. Can he get any picks with that? The beat is being popped. Finding Nebula. Ooh, does not find Nebula, but does find Pushi. A critical pick either way. Ooh, all players on the Lions very low, but both teams seeming to stay alive. X popping the ult doesn't seem like it's gonna find anyone. Lions are in
overtime with that contested site.
Eggs are gonna find picks. Not Insecure is gonna find Eggs, but it does not seem like enough unless Houston can find another pick. It does not look like they will though. Oh, but it does look like more players are back from Houston, but it does look like that all they need to do is find the pick onto Pushi, and that this point will be theirs. The Lions are 1 point away from taking this map and continuing this series. As I said, they are down but not out. In this case, they are at the advantage. And they are... Honestly, both teams are pretty even in... I don't know who can win this. I think the Lions have just the team composition advantage with just the more raw healing, just the anti-nades. We do see the swap to Kiriko. I think it's swap to Kiriko. To handle Syzygy's beautiful anti-nades that have just been doing so much for the Lions. But the Houston does look like they do have a lot of ults for this fight, but the Lions also are coming up on a few ults of their own. The Lions are just forcing the ult at the bottom. Ooh, they are going to Houston is going to find one. They are going to find the nano onto Syzygy, onto Vague. Getting the pick, a huge sleep. I didn't catch that. Oh, Syzygy got a huge sleep onto the Deadeye.
Massive picks coming from the Lions here.
Yeah, huge picks. That is going to be a fight win. A dominant play from the Lions.
Nebula. Not insecure. Oh my goodness, the Lions are just going at it this round.
Yeah, the Lions and ults were traded. We are going to see, as you call it, the shotgun omen coming out from Houston. Not entirely
Nebula
sure.
whipping out the shotgun omen.
Unfortunately,
I'm not beautiful close combat.
I'm not too sure how effective the Reaper is going to be on the in this team fight exactly, because Mookie does have the Blizzard, and the only thing they are going to pop Kitsune Rush, but they are going to pop Blizzard to keep them in the line. But Blizzard is going to find Phantom. They are going to find the pick. They are trading picks, but unfortunately, both Ovo and Syzygy are going to fall.
Oh, and Mookie! There goes Mookie! There goes Vegamus!
And it looks like
with that, Houston's gonna start racking up some percentage there on site.
Yeah, but
Point.
the Lions just need one more team fight to win this map. It is looking heavily in favor of the Lions. They do swap to the Baptiste to get a little bit of that. Both teams, closest ult that the Lions have is eggs on the artillery cannon, or on the artillery strike. Ooh, baiting out Wraith early in this team fight is crucial. But is crucial for this team fight. Lions getting low. Ooh, that is an unfortunate loss. The Lions. If I were the Lions, I would back out now. Let them just cut your losses for that team fight. Wait for eggs to respawn and then come back. Ovo getting that. Eggs calling the Uber for Ovo. Yeah, the Lucio taxi. Ooh, a huge boop from. Oh, unfortunately that is going to be a fight win from. That is going to be the Houston getting the point for that one. And it all comes down to this. The Lions need to win this one. I have full faith that they can, because it has been Lions Houston. And this is interesting ult usage from Houston, using ults right now before a team fight has even happened. And Mookie is going to find Phantom, which is actually beneficial. That entire engagement, I'd say Lions won that engagement, because they may have lost the team fight, but they did force cooldowns and ults from Houston. And they ended up getting a pick. Houston is going to get the first cap from the Lions, and it's going to be interesting to see how this point plays out from the Lions. And the Reaper, baiting the Wraith and the Suzu out. The Mookie does find the pick onto Nebula through the window. This window is incredibly valuable. Finding picks and just trying to find the pick onto Pushi. Doesn't fall. Does get the beat off. Houston does have a few ults, but it doesn't look like the beat is going to do anything. The Lions do end up tapping. But Vague pops the Annihilation, is going to fall to Pushi, but unfortunately it does look like this is going to be a Houston win. It is unfortunate. Eggs does still have the artillery strike. This is seeming to be last fight territory. For both teams. They need to get there quick to stall to trigger overtime, but I think they do have time. Syzygy swapping to the Moira, probably more than likely for a stall pick. Eggs opening up with the engage. Oh, and they don't touch. Oh no. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is an unfortunate loss from the Lions. That is going to unfortunately end their season, but it was an amazing season, as this was the only match that they lost, and the only match that they weren't just absolutely dominant in. They played spectacularly, having many plays, having many good plays, and just having many good plays all around.
I know we were discounting that Reaper pick at the end.
Yeah, no, that.
But after that Reaper pick, boy, did the tides turn.
The tides did indeed turn. Going to see if we can get any interviews from the Lions. Let me see.
It's when you just ping them mercilessly.
Yeah.
Someone interview.
Just DMing one person.
Me when I get an interview with Fox and then forget to have the Discord input so they can't hear Fox.
Alright, so it looks like we are going to be getting some interviews. But we are waiting to see who is going to be doing the interviews.
Don't be shy. Come say hi.
Waiting to see if they want to, hello. who we got? We have eggs.
We got eggs.
Hello, eggs. How are you? Other than the how do you feel about how your team played this match?
The woman that I would try is happy with a good guy. Drinking so much, and I'ma call her anyway and say,
damn, it's over.
It is
That's
over.
all we gotta say.
It can't.
R.I.P. Soldier.
Yeah, it can't be understated. It can't be overstated how dominant of a season you had, though. You were a force to be reckoned with throughout the entire season. Throughout the entire season. How do you feel about your team throughout the season, just in general? Or
I love them like my brothers, if I'm being completely honest. So to see this loss, it's like, I don't. It's just a lot. It's really a lot.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate. You guys had some amazing plays. It genuinely felt back and forth a lot of the times. You guys did great. Yeah, just wonderful. Yeah, just a wonderful job.
Thank you. That means a lot to us, and we're just very thankful. But I think the Thanksgiving break, all those turkeys inside of us, just slowed us down too much.
Yeah, the food coma does have an effect on that. Well, anyways, congrats on an undefeated regular season, and will we see you? Do you know of any? Will we see you next semester on the Lions competing for Emerson Esports?
You're gonna see me transfer out of Emerson College next semester.
Are you actually transferring?
Yes, I am.
Aw, that is
So,
unfortunate.
This is the end of me.
Well,
you had a great regular season.
Thank you.
The Lions were so much fun to watch throughout this season. And yeah, any last words?
I'm gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you too.
Thank you. All right. Goodbye, guys. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye. We love you too.
Bye. Good night.
Mwah.
Good night.
Mwah.
Oh, all right. Well, that is going to be it for me. GG's to both teams, and thanks everyone for tuning in. Yeah. All right.
Hey.